Hey! Hi, how you doing? This is the Gamertron, and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. Now, in this video, I want to talk about something that's quite unfortunate when it comes to gaming. It's a quite an unfortunate behavior, it's quite an unfortunate topic, quite an unfortunate series of events. And that's overhyping and overpraising video games. Now, you guys know, if you have watched any of my previous videos, I love video games, love them to death. I will praise any and all games for their qualities. But there are times where certain people, certain gamers, certain commenters online take things just a bit too far, making bold, over-the-top claims that certain particular video games are the best games of all time, they're better than these other games, and they make these other games look bad because of how good they are. I think you guys have an idea of what I'm talking about. But what is, and how can a video game be overhyped and overpraised? Well, let me give you an example. Let me give you an example of 3 games that are out right now. They've been released and are and have been overhyped and overpraised. And those games are The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, Uncharted 4, and Overwatch. Now, let me preface this right away. All 3 of these games are fucking excellent games. They are excellent works of art, excellent products that are absolutely worth your money if you like those types of games that they are. But I don't know if you have all noticed something when it comes to the fans of these games are the determining factor if a game is overpraised and overhyped. And we can see this through 2 things that fans do when it comes to these games. The smaller, less noticeable thing is the hypocrisy. With The Witcher 3, you'll see comments left and right praising The Witcher 3 for being original and revolutionary, for doing things that no other video game has done before, where that simply isn't true. The Witcher 3 is a fantastic fantasy open-world RPG, but it does a lot of things that other games have done before it. Does it make it a bad game? No. But claiming that The Witcher 3 is so original and revolutionary when games before it, like the Dragon Age games and the Elder Scrolls games, were doing the same things that The Witcher 3 does way before it came out. Then, with a game like Overwatch, Overwatch is a multiplayer-only video game with no single-player story campaign. Yet these same gamers that praise Overwatch for being multiplayer-only are the same gamers that complained about video games like Titanfall, Evolve, Rainbow Six Siege, Star Wars Battlefront, all these other multiplayer-only games. They complained about them not having full-fledged single-player story campaigns. Yet for some reason they're perfectly fine with Overwatch not having a story campaign. I'm sorry, what happened to the whole multiplayer-only game is not worth $60 debate? What happened to that? But again, the whole hypocrisy thing, that's minor, and if we're all honest, we are all hypocrites about some things. This is all very subjective, all personal feelings and whatnot. And I'm sure for some people, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is their first open-world fantasy RPG, and Overwatch is like their first multiplayer-only game, so it affects them differently and they have different opinions. I completely understand that. Again, the whole hypocrisy thing, that's a minor thing. The second thing, the much more larger, the more critical issue, and that is a clear sign, it's a clear factor, it's a clear determining way to see if a video game is overhyped and overpraised. When the fans of these games become extremely hostile and aggressive to anyone who doesn't like these games or think that these games are perfect. And the fans of these games will attack the fans of other games. And I'm sure you've all seen this. Fans of The Witcher 3 become rabid if you don't call The Witcher 3 a perfect game. And Witcher 3 fans have been known to go around insulting and antagonizing fans of games like Dragon Age Inquisition and Skyrim. With fans of Uncharted 4, well, you've seen the fans of Uncharted 4, you've seen how rabid they've been. Disliking videos, leaving nasty comments, getting petitions started up to take down and remove more negative reviews off reviewing sites. And with Overwatch fans, I've experienced this firsthand. Don't you dare bring up any sort of criticism or possible negatives about Overwatch. They don't want to hear it, and they will aggressively attack and insult you. If you dare ask the question, why is none of the plot and lore of the game in the actual game? Why did the game not launch with competitive mode? Why did it not launch with all all 21 playable heroes as AI bots? Is it possible that the pricing of this game was a bit too hefty? Just a little bit of constructive criticism and opinion. It doesn't matter how polite or reasonable you are, Overwatch fans will tear you a new one if you dare be critical of their game in any way. On top of that, Overwatch fans seem dedicated to shitting on and attacking fans of other hero shooters. Anyone who plays Battleborn can tell you that they have at least once been harassed, insulted, or degraded by Overwatch fans. Overwatch fans have been relentlessly attacking the video game Battleborn and people who play Battleborn. Same thing has been happening with the upcoming video game Lawbreakers and fans of the game Lawbreakers. They have been getting attacked by Overwatch fans as well, because it's another hero shooter. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how you determine whether or not a video game is overpraised or overhyped. When fans of these games start becoming incredibly hostile, aggressive, and negative to other people for not loving the game as much as they do. And God forbid you like more or play more of a different game that isn't that game. I mean, you don't see fans of the video games Doom, Dying Light, Titanfall, Rainbow Six Siege, Evolve, Star Wars Battlefront, Battleborn, Skyrim, Dragon Age, Mass Effect, and I could keep going on mentioning more and more great games with really great fan bases that don't go around attacking other people for different opinions or being a fan of another game. I've only noticed for video games, specific video games that are overpraised and overhyped, that the fan bases of the games are extremely aggressive to those who don't have the same opinion as them or play different games to them. And I've personally noticed, that this only happens with fans of video games that have been overhyped and overpraised, like The Witcher 3, like Uncharted 4, like Overwatch, and like the upcoming Battlefield 1. It's already happening. I released a video called Battlefield 1 I Don't Get the Hype, which was basically just a video of me saying, meh, I'm not that interested in the game. And I got a ton of dislikes and insults and even threats. All because I said I wasn't interested in the game. Now, I didn't say it was a bad game, I didn't say I hated the game, I just said it wasn't for me, it didn't look interesting to me. And I was attacked by fans of a game that hasn't even been released yet, but it's already being overhyped and overpraised. And that's really disappointing. It's really disappointing that people can't just enjoy good games for being good games. It's a shame we can't just enjoy The Witcher 3, Uncharted 4, Overwatch, and the upcoming Battlefield 1 for just being the games that they are. No, these fans demand and expect of you to treat them as unquestionable masterpieces, and if you dare even have a neutral opinion on these games, you will get attacked and insulted. And God forbid you like a different video game that isn't that video game that they are currently obsessed with, whether it be The Witcher 3, Uncharted 4, Overwatch, or Battlefield 1. I personally have been insulted by fans of these games for saying things such as, I prefer Dragon Age Inquisition over The Witcher 3, for saying things such as, I prefer Battleborn over Overwatch, and for saying things such as, I'm more excited for Titanfall 2 than I am for Battlefield 1. So you see, when it comes to video games being overhyped and overpraised, it has little to do with the game itself. It has to do with its hardcore fan base and their reactions and behavior to the world and people around them. So the next time you see a video game getting a lot of praise or a lot of hype, look at the forums, look at the comment section, look at videos, and look at the attitudes of the fans of these games. It could be a clear warning sign whether this game isn't as good as a certain sect of people are putting it up to be. Now, before I end this video, I want to end it on a bit of an understanding between us. I think The Witcher 3 is a phenomenal game, I think Overwatch is a phenomenal game, and I haven't played Uncharted 4, but I have watched it via YouTube videos, and it looks awesome. But what you need to understand, and what the fan bases of these games need to understand, is that they're just video games. Never, ever put video games or any form of product or artwork, book, movie, inanimate object. Do not put inanimate objects over people. Do not insult, degrade, or attack other human beings over inanimate objects. Quite frankly, it's both disturbing and wrong. Very, very wrong. You can love a video game as much as you want, but don't let your love of that video game turn you into a hostile, antisocial bigot who gets enraged at the very idea of someone having a different opinion or preference to you. It's just video games, not social or political issues. So keep it cool, enjoy what you enjoy, and let other people enjoy what they enjoy. And that is all. That has been a video. I hope you liked the video. If you did indeed like the video in any way, shape, or form, please hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps you, helps me, helps everybody involved with the video. If you hit the like button, please leave a comment. What are your thoughts, feelings, and opinion on the topic of this video? Let me know your thoughts, feelings, and opinions in the comment section below. I love reading comments. I get nearly enough comments. Please leave a comment. And if you want to help out and support this video, then please share this video on social media, Twitter, and Facebook. And if you want to help out and support me directly, then please consider pledging and becoming a patron on my Patreon. Anyways, guys, that's been a video, and I will see you all later.